Hi everybody. Today we have with us Nikitha Parmar, a constant with the Tamil Nadu women's team. She has been a long time physiotherapist with them, and more than that, she's been a friend to all of them, pretty much favorite among all the support staff. There is no doubt about that. It comes not only because of her personality, but because of the depth that she has in her work area and her work ethics as well.
It's because, ma'am, each and every player is going to play a sport, and what happens is either your muscle goes stiff or either your something is pulled. So that is the only problem when a cricketer or someone comes to us. But if we prevent it, so recent days we found injury preventions. So every morning we get a set of injury prevention scores from all the pacers, from all the batters and the wicket keepers, and we try to generate a good amount of flexibility, a good amount of muscle, what to say, muscle bulk, so that that muscle doesn't go for stiffness or anything. If something is there, we correct it on spot so that they feel good. They don't come in the niggle and say that, oh my god, this is hurting, Nikki, I told you in the morning, but you didn't look at it. So what we've taken as a role today is we want to prevent the injuries. We don't want them to come with niggles to us. So early in the morning, we want to just meet them, do some assessment, and just, correlate what we found out. And if something happens in the ground, yes, we have the data to back us up that we have done this much for the player. MSK is supposed to be done once in a month or twice a month.
Great.
But some injury preventions, which has come new to the life, pacers have to do it every day. Injury prevention screening, batters and wicket keepers twice weekly.
Oh, that's good
That's
new
something new.
development.
Yeah. That could be only modalities using IFTs, ultrasounds, and everything. Though I'm not saying that modalities are wrong. Some modalities like shockwave therapy is going to help a player to get better, and then pull therapy. But there's a conventional method still used by all the normal physios, just going with IFT, and that is going to relieve. Many coaches have the same belief that if that person takes IFT, is going to be fine. That's psychological. Yeah. But what we do as sports physiotherapists, we do the MSK, find out the readings, make a prehab. Then, if we ask the player to continuously do a prehab before they step into the rehab phase, then the rehab starts. Rehab phase 1, 2, 3, 4, depending on the level of injuries. And then we start them in their throwing loads or the bowling loads or the batting loads, which shot they have to start playing. A physio also is coming up to see what load the batter or the pacer can take it. Then only we tell them to go ahead with their daily skill activities. So we both play a role hand in hand. So when I was talking about this injury prevention screening, ma'am, so they have something movement patterns which they check. They check their squat, overhead squats. They say check their walking lunges pattern. So what happens in this is they find out some instability in their hips, which can get correlated with our injury prevention. So if we find a tightness in the hips, they find a tightness in the lunges. So the SNC and physios, they are must. They have to work in conjunction. If we play in conjunction, players will never get injured. SNCs play an important role with us.
Fantastic. So it's another area where I think all of us work together, right? The coach needs to understand.
Yeah, the
We
load.
probably at some level we need to understand the load. We need to understand the whys that a certain player is not able to execute through you and the
The
SNC,
SNC.
and then we have to go ahead and see how best we can get them to perform
Exactly.
on a match day.
To say the fact, first time I was very scared, ma'am. First time I guess it was with you. So Niranjana came out and I was like, what to do? And mine didn't work. Then within 2 seconds, I took my deep breath in and deep breath out and just thought, let's pray it. It's gonna be fine. Just goes with the instincts. If the player is having any injury, like if the test goes positive, there's a fracture, ligament injuries, we have to just take them out. We can't do anything much. But yes, if there's just an ankle sprain, we'll try to bind it up with a rigid taping or something like that and make that player play. So we have to take this also in mind that that player is not gonna suffer from this loss. If that player has to contribute, yes, we can help him or her, but we cannot even destroy the career. So if you have to take the right call over there, too much of pressure, but it is good pressure.
Yeah, good pressure. See, when you're in a game, I guess it's because that moment at that point is very, very different for each of us, how we think of it. The coach might be bugging you to say, get her back on the
I
field,
still
Nikitha.
remember, ma'am. I still remember Anusha got a concussion and you told Nikki, run. I was like, okay. But yes, it was a good time, ma'am.
Good, good. So